Apple entering the AI market is going to be a game changer. I'm your host, Chris Thompson, and this is an IRL Media News Hot Take. Let's get into it. If there's one thing you can count on about Apple, it's that they'll never be the first to any new trends, and that's on purpose. Apple likes to analyze the market, carefully develop their products, and when they launch, they target the higher end of the market with a singular goal of domination. During a conference call with analysts following Apple's first quarter earnings report, Apple CEO Tim Cook said when asked about Apple's plans for entering the AI market, "Let me just say I think there's a huge opportunity for Apple with generative AI and AI, without getting into any more details and getting out in front of myself." That little tease was enough to get Apple fanboys all fired up about what's to come. So let's talk about the top 3 ways Apple could incorporate AI into their products. First, the most obvious way Apple could incorporate AI into an existing product would be to turn their Siri into a full-blown AI chatbot. Currently, Siri is like a magician at a children's birthday party. She can do a couple of neat tricks to get a smile out of you, and yes, she can even perform some tasks like turning on music or a smart device. I see a lot of potential for adding AI to Siri, and I imagine Apple is already deep into bringing this new functionality to market. According to a report by Next Move Strategy Consulting, the voice assistant market was valued at $2.73 billion in 2021 and is predicted to reach $36.35 billion by 2030, with a CAGR of 33.6% from 2022 to 2030. I used to love iTunes, but then Apple went and fiddled with a good thing, and in my opinion, tailored it to predominantly serve existing Mac and iPhone users, leaving Windows and Android users out in the cold. Again, my opinion, but I'm not alone in feeling this way. If Apple were to incorporate AI into iTunes, it'd be able to better suggest music to all users, not just Mac and iPhone users. Then I think they could surpass Spotify and Pandora in their ability to suggest new music based on your listening preferences. According to a report by Business of Apps, Apple Music made approximately $8.3 billion in revenue in 2022 and had 88 million people subscribed to Apple Music as of June 2022, which is more subscribers than Spotify in the United States, but Spotify has more in Europe and South America. While the Vision Pro is Apple's latest product they've just brought to market, it potentially could be a game changer for the entire company. No singular product since the iPhone could bring together all the products in Apple's ecosystem within one device. There are already over 600 apps with the Vision Pro just days after its release, and that number is going to continue to grow as more consumers purchase the product and rave about it in reviews. Now imagine if Apple incorporated a personalized AR avatar exclusive to the Vision Pro. Talk about mass adoption. According to a report by Markets and Markets, the market for VR and AR is expected to reach $71.2 billion by 2028, up from $25.1 billion in 2023. With a CAGR of 23.2% during the period of 2023 to 2028. And if that wasn't enough, here's a bonus new product idea. AI is pushing the limits of what we think is even possible to achieve each day. It's tough to predict the future, but Apple has proven that they have a keen sense for what's to come, even if that means they create a brand new product category that never existed before. Apple hasn't innovated as much in the video editing and content creator segment of the industry as rivals such as Adobe has. But I think there's a lot of room for Apple to incorporate AI into some of their video editing products such as Final Cut Pro. Apple could introduce enhanced audio to clean up the audio and remove background noise automatically like Adobe does with their Adobe Enhanced Audio, which they've incorporated into their Premiere Pro and Adobe Podcast products. Now let's talk about acquisitions. Apple is notoriously selective in their acquisitions. While many companies do acquisitions to hire talent, called acqui-hires, Apple prefers to acquire technology. Sure, they did acquire Beats Electronics for $3 billion in 2014, but that was as much about a technology acquisition as it was about an acqui-hire to hire Beats co-founders Dr. J and Jimmy Iovine. There's one new product in the marketplace that made a big splash towards the end of 2023 for about a week, then everyone forgot about it. The company is called Humane AI, and they came out with their AI Pin product, which retails for $699. This high price point is in line with Apple's upmarket strategy, and the form factors of the AI Pin are a dead ringer for Apple products. Probably because the AI Pin's designers are former Apple designers. Humane's AI Pin holds a lot of promise that I think Apple could unlock and integrate with existing Apple products such as Siri, iTunes, and their Vision Pro. In closing, I have no doubt that Apple entering the AI market will be a game changer, not only for the industry, but also for Apple's growth trajectory. If you like this video, do me a solid and smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks. I'm your host, Chris Thompson, and this has been an IRL Media